Hey there, folks. I hope everybody is doing well. We are back in Campaign 12. This is like episode 28 or something like that, and we have started with a battle. We knew that at the end of the previous episode this was going to load. I think I have a manpower advantage, but they actually start out with, 11 points worth of victory points, and it's right around that area where I had that battle. I think the video is titled like the best battle I'd had in the last 1,000 hours, and it really was. So it is a strong defensive point, but I think in this one we're expecting reinforcements, big numbers, maybe none whatsoever. I don't know. It has us far ahead. Maybe that was just it, is that we just started with a lot more than them. Anyways, I'm not going to keep you in here to make you watch me find where they are, but once I do, I'll bring you back in. Alright, so we found them. So we actually went through the overnight right after that video ended, and it looks like they have actually kind of sandwiched themselves here, and I meant that in a good way, in a bunch of parapets between two small streams, which is great. It's just not quite close enough to the victory points that we can't just skirt around them. Although if they have divided their forces and they're already outnumbered 2-1, then we have big opportunities to just concentrate, even with these parapets. If it's just a couple of brigades up here, we should be able to get close to 4-1 against them, and then after we wipe them, we'll go and wipe the division sitting back there. So we're still poking along, and bring it back when we're ready. It shouldn't be too long. All right, so we are zooming into our location. It looks like there are two full brigades of infantry, one full of cav, and one kind of beat up brigade there in the back. So they are ripe for the picking, I think. Here we're going to move that artillery up, which we've already detached. So that much housekeeping is done. We have the cav over here lurking, and we're just going to keep moving them around. I hope these guys aren't too tired. No, they seem fine. So for Canty, we're going to use the divisional orders. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And just go ahead and order that division to, press up like that. And then Reynolds' division is going to do the same. So we'll put them in attack formation and tell them to move up, while Harrison tries to close around the back. Maybe what we'll do with the artillery is just move it over here, and they can start peppering any sort of reinforcements that might be coming up from back here. Yeah, we have some glitching going on. I'm not sure what that's about. But our 3D mod is still down at the moment, so we're kind of just back to the basic 3D sprites. Still doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks too bad. I guess they must have just seen some... Oh, you know what? I cannot stand this. That's right, they're going to do that. Where they do not assume their relative positions, but they try to go to some kind of prefixed position. So basically, the edge brigades cross one another, and it ends up being way more travel time than it should. Alright, and here, I think the skirmishers might be screwing some of the movement up, so we'll recall them and maybe put them that window a little bit closer. Alright, I guess the Richmonds are hitting from that far away. Who'd have thunk it? And now we'll move that cav in. they're not in bad shape. Try to speed them up a little bit here since we don't have those parapets in front of us. And because skirmishers, I can't get them to reliably advance and fire in front of a brigade. I think you can kind of stand off at a distance, kick the skirmishers out, maybe move them up manually, and move the brigades up behind them. But it doesn't seem like they lock the relative distance if you wanted to push a brigade forward with skirmishers in front. So this is a full-on brigade here. If that other division was paying attention, I think I've moved slowly enough here that they could certainly get in and complicate this attack. Must be through the victory points. Yeah, they've gotten 8 off the objectives already. These guys are getting absolutely shellacked. You gotta be kidding me. This thing again? I forgot. I don't know why I forgot. I was just complaining about it, but my goodness. Well, there they are. Alright, looks like they routed. Excuse me. Remnants of that cold. guess they've decided they're gonna going for a melee there. I don't know about that one. Jeez. Holy moly, it has not been this bad. Look like they've bailed on their cavalry here. Their cavalry don't look long for this battle. We're going to turn ours around and go over here. Alright, and we're going to reset these folks. Defensive should be fine. What does it look like? Well, they say, man, I thought we did a lot more casualties than that, just by the routes that we put on them. Alright, maybe we'll hold our cav right where they are. No sense getting them too far out from the rest of our forces, which I think are going to take a second here to reconstitute themselves. How are you idle? I don't get it, man. Oh, okay, you weren't really idle. You were just pretending to be idle. These guys might actually be idle because there are some trees in their way, so we'll see if we can move them around there and see if that changes anything. Alright, Crawford's gonna be on kind of full-on defend, and apparently he can't give any corps-wide orders. That's odd. Well, there it is. Something. Alright, that battery's found something to shoot at. That's good. Yeah, Walker's beat up. Alright, we gotta go to them before some of this stuff gets too insurmountable. Reynolds. AI loves its counterbat. I wish we could move up. And we weren't just stopping as soon as we got in range of those skirmishers. Kind of give them an attack order to move on through. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, that's right, they're capped. That is right. Alright, so we got those skirmishers out. We gotta try to follow that up so that they can't kick out more skirmishers. Stuck on something. Now we're unstuck. They do seem to get stuck in clumps, right? You have part of your horses there just kind of about face. Something's going on. We're shooting, that's something. Slugging it out here, but I don't know how much it's mattering. How much it's going to matter. They are pulling it back, I think, and it has everything to do with the objectives. Doesn't look like we've taken this battery out yet. They have done a number on McCown's battery. Try to knock them out and make the situation a bit more tenable for our artillery. No, for real, guys. For real. which is fine. I would have him pick on that artillery, though. That would be a good use for him. Yeah, I kind of wondered if that was the case. Yeah, let's just hold it back too. Nope. 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 Ugh. My goodness, man. I guess it's really the order that needs to change. Let's see if we can get them up close. I'm not sure about Reynolds' division, but alright, so we routed that brigade, that's good. Cav is almost out of ammo, that's not good. I think they're doing it anyways, but let's just make sure. Guesses with that little cabin, probably not doing too much. Also, I think the scaling is a bit off. Oh, maybe not, because I guess the sprites just represent numbers, not necessarily other features. Maybe they routed. Maybe their casualties were just higher. I don't know. Alright, that's good news for us. This one's turned out to be bloodier than I thought. But it actually looked like a pretty good defense map. I mean, if they had dug in on the railroad, it would have been tough as well, especially if they were all together. You wouldn't have been able to fight them piecemeal as it happened. So. All in all, I guess it's okay. All right. That'll be that. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, glorious victory at Buchanan. They said it was a major victory. It's hard to believe. Total casualties, 400 killed. So basically 1,500 out of the war for them, and 1/10 of that for us, plus whatever is missing and wounded that we don't get back. So yeah, in relative terms, that's a solid win. I'm trying to remember what I was. I know that I feel like the campaign season should come to an end. I think I was trying to push them back over here. And if I recall, up north, we were trying to get our readiness back, and like that's kind of happened. And I was dithering over kind of which bank we want to try to defend on. Pawn Junior, yeah, you should get up in here. And I wonder, my policies come through. If I do Mexico, I think that enables the Spanish intervention. So that, because I haven't decided yet whether I want to do it. I mean, it's at the point in the war where the Union could use it, right? If ever, now is the time. I just feel like they're so far behind that I don't know if it's worth the effort. But I think I figured out how to do it in the files to pretty easily replicate these armies. The challenge in testing it, and I tested it with the British forces, basically to intervene against me in a Union campaign, is that it's the British forces on the campaign map are really, really not active. They didn't move very much and didn't do anything that really mattered. And so part of it was to increase their numbers. The other part, I think the more difficult part after increasing their numbers, is going to be to figure out how to get them to be more active. I thought one way to do it's a little underwhelming, but just make the British forces part of the CSA. Put them on the same alliance, and then they would act as if they were the CSA, although they would have, the British names and armaments and uniforms and all the rest. It might lead the AI to make better decisions, but I can't. That would be like my fallback if I couldn't get everything else to work right. But I think that could be a really nice balancing feature for particularly for Union campaigns. And if it's too easy to beat down and bleed out the CSA, then have that big British intervention trigger late in the war. But this campaign, it started off close in a lot of respects, and then it's just right. I think it's been 89-89 for me for a while, and we're winning battles. It seems like we're winning quite a bit more now than we were at the beginning of the war. Remember, in this campaign, I have taken, I believe, no army perks. I don't even know if I've given them to any units, because what I found was that humans make more optimal perk choices than the AI. And so, over the course of the campaign, it tends to lead to that snowball effect against the AI, where, it's a little bad, then it's really bad, and then it's just terrible worse. And yeah. Where is this? So this is over here. Excuse me. This is a case of we'll actually have almost even sides, it looks like, until the second day. So since I could lose on even sides, I'd go ahead and fight that. And plus, I want to see those sideburns in person. Let's see what they've gifted us. Alright, we got to attack. Okay. And we got to attack up there. It's been a while since I've rolled this. Oh, they gave us both corps to start out with. Well, that was nice. Nice for us. Detach, scout, detach and scout. Yes, yes. Let's get rid of this. This is potentially tough because if the AI plays it smart, they can kind of block that way in, and then you're stuck on very wide flanks. So let's see what they've done And oh, that's right. We gotta press play here. Yeah, like why the heck can I see this? All right, I'll bring you back when there's more to show you. So I bring you back to show you the disposition that we found. Oh, that's right. We gotta get our scouts back before we do some of that other stuff. But this is actually a fine position. I mean, it's enough that if you try to come over this way, you could either try to rush you, or they could just pretty much hold you up and make you kind of bleed your way through the breastworks over there. It's a similar story up here, I think. If you tried to get over, you might be able to get more out, and they don't have as much fixed. Coming over here is risky. You could get sandwiched from here and from the forces that are up here, so I'd be careful about that one. Apparently this cab unit here is stuck in some sort of mode where it thinks it needs to attack. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I sent I ordered one corps up here and the other one over here. I still might be able to do that. I might be able to have one cross over here, basically line everybody's artillery up over here, and then have the infantry from the other corps go this way, have the cav go up here. And I don't know if this cav is going to get out of this fight or not, but if they do and they're still functional, we might ride around. Yes, if we're not going to be able to hit them, then we might as well move up as best we can. Yeah, I've kind of talked myself into that one. And again, the general idea is to just have the artillery here. I could have infantry, I bet, standing on this bank, just shooting over, pretty much engage them. So we are at 2x, so if my cav looks like it's moving really fast, it is. These guys are bugged out and not showing up as a straight-up brigade, but they are. And while that cav had its running shoes on, I don't know about the rest of them. That might just be a lost infantry brigade. We'll see when to expect 6 hours and 9 hours. So it's 9 a.m. I'm not sure how effective this force is going to be today. Wow. And they just broke. So move up here. Try to secure that. Walker. Yeah, Walker can probably just go right across. Alright, Dan, so it's Garnett that we want. That we can cross, I think we can cross up here as well. Sure, if it's better to use these three or these two. Huh. Yeah, I might cross up here since they don't have defenses built as well up here. Alright, so we'll do that with them. And Robertson's Corps. We'll have them over here. It looks like Maney is going to get challenged again here. Well, we might as well move up now. Right, that's the thing. Infantry is almost always going to outrange you, so might as well move up. I think if we get in contact with defense, though, we'll get the cover bonus from it. Yeah. I'd hate to split my forces, but, you know, these are actually 2 crossings here. And it's wide open, but... yeah, I hate having my forces that spread out, but I can't deny I love that terrain. Alright, so Maney might do okay against that brigade, but I think there's a cav brigade coming up behind it. So after that, my luck probably runs out. Alright, as far as artillery, Slaughter doesn't need to be over there. Go over there, and Gardner, same thing. Use that artillery. Pretty close range. Infantry could shoot it, but not run up on it. I don't know why their brigades are bugged out and they're not forming line. This is a big old push. One thing I can hope for is that they get stuck on one another. They can't move through. Oh, kind of condition. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get there fast enough. I think we're going to run out of ammo first. The only question is whether I want to withdraw 2 friendlies. I think so. Yeah. I think we want to withdraw 2 friendlies, and at least if we're not routing, then we'll be able to give them the morale buff. Alright, they're going to pot shot us as we run. How that cavalry got caught up to by an infantry brigade, I will never know. But yeah, if they're going to press down here, we can certainly have this corps just stop and turn. I think this is a stone wall here. Yeah, so you have stone wall, you can have fence, you can have the creek defending you. Forest. You could do a lot to slow down that attack. My goodness, Walker, what happened here, man? Alright, you obviously don't need scouts. I don't know if that's what's holding you up or what. But get across that water before they realize what's up. Alright, so they're in hot pursuit here. Yeah, we're going to mount up, try to make better time getting out of here. Hopefully that didn't cost us too much. Oh, no. Okay, alright, that's just them running. That's fine. So they say they're stable. I don't know if that's true. All right, and we are off. There was another battery with that core. Oh, here it is. It's Gardner. Okay. Huh. There's no reason that they should be that nervous. I mean, I know that they took flanking fire temporarily, but it was temporarily. My goodness, cavalry, move. Okay, that's better. Um, yeah, we'll be careful. That's about all there is to say here. Alright, so if they're gonna... Well, I actually don't know if they're gonna move up and attack. Now I would say they're gonna move up and attack. Alright, so then Slaughter, you come back. Maney, you come back. Gardner, I don't know if you're gonna make it, but you go over there. Yeah, Winning, you can go there. I think instead of going where we're gonna go here. Maybe try to get there a little bit quicker. I'm amazed and frequently flustered at how fast the AI can move. Even having removed all their buffs, or at least supposedly done so. Walker, I don't know if you can sneak in here and get this. Alright, and up here, Chilton's division. Yeah, just hang out there for now. Yeah, we're not gonna make this. We are just puttering around. Doing who knows what down here. This has just been a slog. Alright, that's that. Maybe Chilton's division starts coming down here now. Alright, they kept some cav back. We have some cav too. Still have scouts out? Huh. That's an odd one. Alright, here's Maney. Move over to here. I think maybe we'll just move Slaughter over here. So if that's how it is with the cav, they might not be useful if we can't get them dismounted. I'm not sure how much I'd want to use them. All right. Let's see here. They look like they're in the right relative position. Like the right brigade is going right, the back one is kind of going center, and the leftmost one is going to go left. Up and around with them. Whitting can go there. So it's Chilton's division. We put them on defend. Skirmishers. Oh, something like that. Is that us or them? It was us. All right. Looks like they could have that stone wall if they wanted it. So that's too bad. Alright, so Gladden's going to try to claim a spot there on the stone wall. We'll see how that goes. Oh. I called back another cav brigade, and it's Kearney again who almost routed Maney before. Yeah, not knowing where on earth those scouts are. It's really hard to say. But I'm not optimistic about being able to take that point now. But one thing we can do, we don't have to take that point. You can try to pick off, I don't know how many brigades they jammed up here, but it looks like a few. Yeah, they got 2 here, so place Maney here. Gladden's gonna grab the wall. Alright. These guys are gonna probably be exhausted. it says rested, but if they're marching in line formation, it's not a good thing. See, that's what makes me think there's some sort of... Somehow their scouts ran off the map. And they're trying to get back here. Strange as that is. Alright, they're all doing something. Oh, and they've all exhausted themselves. Of course. So they may not be effective today at all. If that's how that's gonna go. Alright, as much as I hate to do this, we're just gonna stop. Because they ain't gonna go anywhere anyways. Artillery, that can keep moving, I don't care about that. These guys, here, let's just hold up here. Here, we got mounts, let's use them. I think that's all there is to see and say at this point. It looks like it's just this fight here. With my glitching horsemen and their prone brigade. Somehow they've reported pretty atrocious casualties. I'd like us to move up. I know that that's going to bring us in range of there are guys who are prone, but we'll also be more accurate, more lethal. Alright, now they're standing up. I'd still really like to get this fence. Looks like they might also have some movement issues up here. Let's roll on over to the attack and see if that changes much. No. Huh. I don't know, maybe I have to move them in a double line to get them to come do what I need them to do. Is that unit? No, those are all broken. Alright, so those two brigades broke. I don't think we're going to be able to catch these guys. Yeah, they're going to be able to get away. But we should be able to get everybody back. Then on our side, and with that done, we might be able to start sneaking some artillery over here. How's this artillery? They claim to be firing, but I'm not sure about that. Alright. They're probably not. Tired. Yes, yes. Tired. Tired, tired, and tired. Give them a little bit longer. Whoa, did these guys rally? Oh, no, they didn't. Was that? That was my artillery from here. Wow. Yeah, it's that thing where they think that it's a problem, even though they have a lot of ammo. I don't know what that's about. It's odd. Alright, where is that the division command here? I don't know why it looks like that. It looks so dopey. What is it? Withdrawn, withdrawn? Yeah. Here, we're gonna have them stop. Those guys can't stop because, yeah, they need to get away from that cab that's coming towards them. I think Walker may just have to run up and shoot them if or when that doesn't work. Now they're deployed. I don't know. It's odd. Why on earth is there a melee over here? Alright. This has been slow, I know. Winded. Alright, well, Winded needs to walk. Well, be that as it may, let's try to move them up. Anyways, the idea is to try to get most of those units either forest or stone wall cover in case they get pressed, but not push so deep in the forest that we get shot up by those guys. Alright, they seem to move pretty well. So we'll order up, yeah, 2 more brigades back here. I'm not gonna lie, this battle, I was not expecting this to take this long. I don't think there's any reinforcements. I think everything has just been notifications about the other side leaving. Such an odd stuck formation. says fewer than I do. I think we're about to have a large enough local advantage here, probably 9 or 10 brigades to about 5. Try to push whatever's here. See, they got quite the build up here. I don't think if pressed is anything we do, because these guys can't stand up and fight. They can't dismount, so they're just going to get obliterated. Has been the battle that just will not quit. not sure what this big old blue blob over here is up to. But it should be doing something else, either pressing the group that's trying to get out over here, or he's coming up here and shooting across the creek, whatever it is. Should be more obviously useful.
Everybody at medium range so we can close these gaps and not be plagued by some of this other silly stuff.
guys, maybe we just move them back, but keep them on the stone wall. What do I do winning in here? Do I have to turn everybody to assault? Sure. My goodness, no. Don't do that. You know, we're still not that close after all of this. Maybe if we break this pocket up here. Oh wait, these scouts are finally back, so I think Walker can actually dismount now. The possible end of the battle. That was a close shot. Oh boy. Alright, I think maybe that's it. Maybe? Anybody? Finally? Yes. Alright, we're out of here. Thank goodness. Whew. Took them long enough. So it says we had 80,000, but again, half that force wasn't really there. If we actually did 3-to-1 casualties, they had a good army composition. They were a little light on artillery. They got to defend. Yeah, I'm impressed. As much of a slog as it was. Yeah, and so much for keeping these to the hour. I guess the next few are going to have to be a bit under the mark to try to balance things out a little bit here. I've been saying it for a few episodes. I keep thinking I'm at the end of this campaign, but man, this campaign just does not want to quit. and it's these battles. Alright, so 820 killed and 1,500 gone, so 16 and 8 is basically 2,400 off for them, and 300 plus whatever wounded and missing don't come back. So that was a big battle. I'm not sure that it was for anything that important, just preventing them from getting a supply depot out here in Kentucky. It doesn't seem like the biggest purpose, but it's something. Yeah, their national morale and support, I think, ticked down a little bit. You can see our support dipped a little bit. Our morale fell a little bit. But then maybe the results of that battle haven't actually come through yet, so not sure how important that is. Looks like in the next episode, we can decide to either continue this push, which we probably won't, and more likely we'll probably fall back to Virginia and North Carolina. And over here, well, that's good to know. There's some stuff. Oh, and they got a push going. So we might have a battle coming up. And to prep for that, why don't we try to get close by one another? Because it might end up being the Fredericksburg battle. And that can be a good one. All right, anyways, folks, this one went long. I know. I was here with you. And I hope you enjoyed it. I actually did, even though it was kind of frustratingly long. And I look forward to bringing you another one of these. And, you know, nowadays, who knows when Campaign 12 is going to end.